Hey guys, and welcome back to Africarsug. This video is a little different because you might see less of me and more of the car. We have today a 2016 Mitsubishi Pajero Exceed with a 3.2 liter turbo diesel engine. We did not do a complete video to show all its features because most of the features are carried on right from this design, which was launched in 2006. We already have a video of the 2010 model, and if you haven't watched it yet, please click the link in the top right hand corner. Now, when buying the Pajero, especially from Japan, whether petrol or diesel, I highly recommend you buy the Exceed and or the Super Exceed model variants, because you will at least have access to air conditioning for the people who sit behind. Also, if you're buying the petrol versions, try as much as possible to stick to the 3 liter rather than the 3.8 liter. This reduces your chances of mechanical challenges since the 3.8 liter requires the use of premium fuel as advised by the manufacturer. Now, I feel like the Pajero does not get the respect and honor that it deserves, and I'll explain. These cars are so reliable, and sometimes you'll experience less garage visits than a Prado equivalent as long as you do your maintenance faithfully. Some people talk about safety challenges, but even driving this car gives you a much safer feeling because it handles high-speed corners very easily. This car also has a very robust and capable off-road system, which ensures you rarely find yourself stuck on a slippery road. Some of the similar features carried on are the headlamp washers, the 7 seats, the automatic headlamps, and automatic wipers. Mitsubishi improved the Pajero by giving it a slight facelift from the previous models, giving it a more premium look like the chrome grille and daytime running lights. This 2016 model has a few things that were refined over the previous models. This 2016 model has automatic headlight beam adjustment. It has a camera at the front of the windscreen which scans the environment and makes sure it adjusts the brightness of the lights whenever high beam or dim lights depending on the conditions at night. The sound deadening was also improved as well. If you are just coasting, you may not realize it's a diesel engine at the front. It's really quiet in that Pajero. I cannot imagine what the petrol sounds like. My personal experience also was that the steering was quite softer than the older models, so it gives you the feeling like you're driving a small car. This car also has a very responsive gearbox. It switches gears so smoothly and effortlessly while maintaining the torque, and the turbo kind of feels like it's more tuned to give you more power at the right time. So the turbo lag is really minimized. Its torque is still at 441 Newton meters and horsepower 197. It feels more powerful though. This 2016 model also feels more fuel efficient than the 2010 model. One of the things that you need to look out for when you're buying the diesel Pajeros, especially from the countries like Japan, they have an installed emission management system, let's call it that, and it's always required that you really try as much as possible to use very high quality fuel, but also very high quality engine oil, so that you can prolong the life of the emission management system. A few downsides that I found with the 2016 Pajero is that you find that as much as the sound deadening is quite great on the inside, the engine still rattles just like any other diesel. Yes, it reminds you that it's powerful and trucky and very fully packed with torque. However, it could have been made a little smoother and less noisy, less rattly. However, it's a very reliable engine. One day I hope that Mitsubishi will revisit the idea of reinventing the Mitsubishi Pajero and giving it those things that we are experiencing in the Prados, the Tuaregs, the Kias, and all those cars which are still on sale. If it were me purchasing an SUV, especially a diesel SUV, over the year 2015, I would really highly consider the Mitsubishi Pajero, especially considering the fact that it's 100 million and 150 million. This car is perfectly fitting within that budget, and it pretty much comes with most of the features that anyone would want. Power seats, automatic transmission, a really good ground clearance, a perfectly awesome off-road performance, as well as a reliable engine and gearbox. And what would take me to maybe the more expensive SUVs is maybe the fact that they might have a higher resale value, but this is good enough. The 2016 Pajero misses some of the tech that was introduced in those years in the other brands. However, in our country, some of them may not exactly be necessary, but things like blind spot assist, panoramic sunroof, automatic emergency braking, heads-up display, upgraded sound system as standard, but nonetheless, it's a great car. If you're on the market for one, it would be a great buy. If you haven't yet subscribed, you can do so just by clicking at the subscribe button and click the bell icon just to be notified when we post new videos. If you like this video, click the like button and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching.